Inkling. Battle. Yoshi.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started into winner's quarters. Barry Freezer versus Levintation. Barry Freezer and Levintation versus Ganonn and Bomber. Barry Freezer is number 5 in Kansas. Arguably the best player here in Manhattan, so we can expect that Levintation and Barry Freezer will walk away with this. Unless if Levintation sucks ass and ends up being dead weight to Jake. But so far it's proven that to be true, because Levitation's already lost the first stock within the first 30 seconds of the game. Bomber and Ganonn off to a good start here in game 1. And Barry Freezer is playing the lane game against Bomber, not wanting to engage against Yoshi because his aerials are very, very dangerous. And I think Joe is trying to do the same, trying to run away, throw some projectiles and such. Barry Freezer's only taken 36% so far in the first game. Bomber and Ganonn have taken a ton of percent on the other hand, but they haven't SD'd or lost the first stock very quickly like Levitation has. And the forward smash is going to take the first stock from the blue team. Barry Freezer very good about spacing it out and knowing the order from his Pikmin. And he's going to take the second stock. So far, Barry Freezer is doing a very good job of carrying the team. Levitation being there for emotional support, I guess. But overall, Levitation is just doing his best to try to stay away, but he's going to get caught by the Inkling roller. He's going to lose his second stock, now on his last stock, so we're still at an even game here. And Joe is just trying to keep his distance from the blue team with some projectiles and some jabs and such. Ooh, Barry Freezer doing a good job covering the jump out of shield option while Levitation tries to cover the drop down option with an up smash. And Levitation doing a good job of blocking the roller. That's a very dangerous tool, but it is avoidable. If you get pinned by the roller, that is pretty much a free punish for the Inkling if the Inkling's good. So far, Ganonn has done a decent job of securing those roller pins. And Barry Freezer are going to retreat back to the corner. Now he's got 2 purple Pikmin and a red Pikmin online. That's very dangerous for anyone at a high percent, especially if you're above, say, 70%, because that could lead to an easy kill. And Olimar can be known for some heavy damage. I've seen combos where he takes the opponent from 0 to like 75% with 2 purple Pikmin and a 1 white Pikmin. Right now, Barry Freezer on a very high percent of 139, and Levitation, who's got the tag of Charles right now, also on a high stock, but there's nothing really need to worry about. Blue team is on their last 2 stocks, and Yoshi is about to lose his stock, and Barry Freezer loses his first stock. And we got blue Pikmin online. That's very dangerous for Yoshi. He's going to look out for Olimar because Olimar's just going to be fishing for grabs against Yoshi. As you can see it going on right here. He's trying to space it out. Yeah, see, there was that grab right there. The white Pikmin going to be used to rack on some quick damage against the Inkling. And now, Levitation's got to do is he's going to have to trade stocks. Fairy Freezer is keeping the game because a 2v1 in any Smash Bros. Game is absolutely horrid. You never want to engage in it. If you can avoid it, then do it. Unless you're at high percent. And now blue team's at a very, very desperate situation here. Inkling at 149. They were doing okay earlier, but Fairy Freezer and Levitation did a good job bringing it back slowly. No need to rush, and the uppie's going to take the first stock, getting game 1 to Fairy Freezer and Levitation. It's connected. Okay, yeah, it looks like there's another controller plugged into the setup here. I believe that was, let's see here, Mr. Crisp and Chris. Okay, I know who it is. Crit.
Battle. Olimar. Yoshi. Inkling.
All right, we're back. We had a Pro controller still synced up to the setup. We had to get that resolved. Now we're going to Kalos League, a pretty open stage. In my opinion, this is probably a better stage for Young or Toon Link and Olimar because they have way more room to run around and throw their projectiles. Inkling and Yoshi are very fast characters and they can quickly close space. But honestly, like I think they would do better with platforms. In my opinion, they could have gone to Battlefield. Yoshi's Story as well. Those and Smashville. Smaller stages would probably benefit them more if they, in this matchup, considering that they have to fight a Toon Link and an Olimar, both zoner characters, and have ways of keeping opponents out. And as we can see right now, blue team has lost their first 2 stocks within the first minute of the match. So already, green team's off to a good start here. Bomber just trying to keep Fairy Freezer in the corner, but little does he know, Fairy Freezer likes the corner. And a down air, pretty good. Oh, Fairy Freezer trying to tech the wall, but he didn't need to, and instead he buffered and air dodged upwards. He's going to use his first stock here. Bomber still trying to keep Fairy Freezer, keep the pressure on Fairy Freezer. Fairy Freezer able to escape and then run over to save his teammate from being edge guarded or ledge trapped by the Inkling. And let's see here, Bomber going to take the first stock from Toon Link. So now we have a relatively even game with green team having a good percent advantage. And now we got Fairy Freezer who has separated the Inkling. Now Inkling trying to put the pressure back on Fairy Freezer. Fairy Freezer's purple Pikmin almost going to take the stock from Yoshi. Yoshi is pretty hard to edge guard, but Levitation is able to take that next stock from him, getting the roll read and good coverage. And now Fairy Freezer is going to be looking for that grab. That blue Pikmin, never mind, that blue Pikmin is dead. Very Freezer just going to take his time coming back to center stage. I'm going to start calling some singles matches now.